So today, everybody, we're going to cover something which gripes me a little bit. It gets on my nerves because I see it throughout all the social media platforms in this genre, is how to use Downloader, how to use the codes without actually using Downloader. This may make sense as we go through it. We get lots of people talking about, how do I install Downloader on a mobile phone? How do I install Downloader on my tablet? I can't get it on there. How do I install Downloader on a PC? Okay, this is madness. For anybody who doesn't know what Downloader is a great tool on firesticks and Android TV devices, which you can use to install applications from outside of the original app stores. Okay, and we use it in many of our videos on our channel for installing movie apps, TV apps, to your Fire Stick, your Android TV devices, those sort of devices, okay? And if you're new here, do check out the channel. We've got 550,000 of you following now. Brilliant. And we have videos on how to watch Premier League football, watch your movies, about VPN, streaming apps. And if you're a regular watcher here, do let me know if you're a Downloader user. I'm sure many of you are. So what this one comes from is, what happens is, people ask me, when I'm scrolling through and I see, how do I use Downloader on my mobile phone? And the answers are unreal. And how do I use it on my Fire TV tablet? It won't let me install it. How do I use it on a Windows PC? Okay, obviously, Downloader is a tool to download things very similar to a web browser. You would use a web browser to download applications on maybe a mobile phone or something. But what people actually want to do is access a store. For instance, on a Fire Stick, I have a store which is 75726, okay, in your Downloader app. You click go, and that loads up my website, okay? That loads up my docsquiffy.com/downloads, yeah? Not a problem, that'll load up, no problem. But what people want to be able to do, instead of writing in mine, they want to access people's codes. Some of them are just instant download with a code, yeah? Hope this makes sense. So what this means is, when you create a code, let me just show you the Downloader website. So this is AFTV News URL shortener. So you can create a code, like I created my code here, as you see in the middle, for docsquiffy.com/downloads. As you create a code, this becomes the code. So I will click, I'm not a robot, shorten it, and I've created a code. 75726 at the top. And this is where it gets interesting. So if you wanted to access a Downloader code without Downloader, you don't need Downloader to access a code. You don't have to go to docsquiffy.com/downloads either. So you'll see loads of codes. There's hundreds of Downloader codes. People have probably dropped some codes in the chat underneath. But what you can type in is aftv.news/ and then the code. But I tell people this in the groups all the time and I get ignored and always laughed at. So they're like, no, but I need Downloader on my mobile phone. You don't. So on your mobile phone, you can type aft.news/ and then the code. And you'll get it. So if I type in my web browser here, aftv.news/ 75726, push enter, and it does the same thing. So it does the redirect, and it will redirect to my website. Yeah? Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense for you. So if you know loads of download codes that you like, if you're interested in download codes, we have a few shorts on different download codes. Plus we're going to start adding some to the website very, very soon. So if you want to use a download code on your mobile phone, you would type in aftv.news/ for instance 75726, or whichever code you are needing. For some of you this may not make any sense, but for others hopefully this makes sense. So for those who are looking for using a code on their phone, don't use a code on your PC. This is mainly to download Android apps. Most of these codes are for Android apps. Unless anyone's set up a code to access a specific website, you don't need it on your PC because you're not going to use the Android apps unless you're using Windows 11 with apps on it. Okay? That makes sense. So hopefully that is a good little guide for people that. Coming up tomorrow, we're going to be doing some stuff regarding boxing, on how to watch the boxing this weekend, and another great sports app. So you're going to like that one. So do make sure you hit the subscribe button for these sort of things. A quick word from one of our partners before we leave as well. If you are interested in a VPN, IPVanish VPN is linked directly underneath. They got a great deal on their 2-year deal at the minute at $3.33 a month. It's a cracking deal, so do check it out. They have good deals all the time, and we will bring you the best deals. They are linked directly underneath for you now. So hopefully you enjoy that one. Hopefully, if you're after a VPN, you get that one, and hopefully you hit that subscribe button on the channel. I've been Doc Squiffy. This one's a little bit different, but hopefully that helps some of you out who want these stores on your phone and how to access them. Thank you very much, and hit that subscribe button.